Good morning? Which one? It's this one. Good morning, guys. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. Elections Day is over and done with. We made it. We did it. No more political ads. I told you we'd get through it together. And thank you all for tuning in last night to our exclusive coverage of the 2022 midterms right here on RiverBender.com. Great show. You know, I got a ton of great feedback. From people from both parties really enjoying the coverage. We had a lot of great conversation. I want to thank Rick Fasten, former Madison County auditor, for getting all those individuals on the line, getting those folks on the line to just reach out and see how they were feeling before we got a lot of those race results. And I also wanted to thank Dan Herkert for his statistical analysis and really providing us some great insight on a lot of issues, and just for all of you that haven't stayed up to date on the polls, in case you're tuning in for the first time since last night at 7 o'clock because you didn't want to deal with it. Well, here, we got an update for you. Democrat Nikki Budzinski won the key congressional race in the new Illinois 13th District, while Mary Murphy easily won in the 15th District. Republican Amy Ellick won re-election to the Illinois House, with Katie Stewart led Jennifer Cordy in her race, and Erica Conway Harris has defeated Chris Tharp in the statewide midterms. And something that we projected pretty early was Erica Harris winning, and we were kind of a little shell-shocked at first to make that call, but we did it. And in Madison County, Linda Andreas has defeated Democratic incumbent Debbie Ming Mendoza in the race for county clerk, while the GOP retained its majority on the county board and also won all three elections for circuit judges in results for Madison County during Tuesday's midterm. And also Mary Miller beating Paul Lange over there in the new district, Rodney Davis's district that they were kind of redrawn into, and she won her race too. So a lot of results already coming in, and Sheriff Ringhausen was defeated yesterday in Jersey County. And another just kind of a shocker there. But a lot of really interesting races last night, a lot of interesting numbers coming in. And honestly, across the river, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, my eye was on the St. Louis County executive race over there with Sam Page and Mark Mantovani. I thought Mantovani had a decent chance to pull it out, but it just wasn't the case. Sam Page is going to go back for another term as their county executive. So a lot of results still coming through in the national level, too. We'll know in a couple of days who has the majority of the House and the Senate. And really, only thing to do is just kind of wait around if you're an election watcher and kind of wait and see what happens. But we're out of it as far as I'm concerned. And another thing that did pass was the Workers' Rights Amendment. Passed at state level. It failed in the local counties, but did pass at the state level overall. So the Workers' Rights Amendment, which appeared on the Illinois voters' ballot this election as a proposed amendment adding collective bargaining rights to the Illinois Constitution, passed at the state level, but despite its state level victory, apologies for that, the amendment really did not prove to be that popular with voters in the local counties. The majority of Jersey County voters voted against the proposed amendment. 54.9% voted no, compared to 45% who voted yes. Greene County voted even more decisively against the amendment. That's 57.8% voting no, while 42% voted yes, and that's with 100% of the precincts reporting. The vote was much closer in Macoupin County, but the majority of voters there still voted against the amendment. 50.5% voted no, while 49.4% voted yes, with 100 precincts reporting. In Calhoun, voters also voted against the amendment, with 45% voting no and 42% voting yes. Statewide, the Workers' Rights Amendment passed with 63% of the vote and 44% of precincts reporting as the publication came out. And really interesting to see how that plays out, because there were two ways that bill could have gotten passed, or that measure could have been added to the Constitution. So I want to wait and see see what happens with that bill. Dan Herkert was going to provide us a little insight on that, and so was Rick. I wanted to tell you guys about a couple of news stories that I saw around the Riverbend that came through, and wanted to make sure we addressed them. The Alton police Reported two subjects were taken into custody on Tuesday, the 8th, after the department received information about a particular vehicle and its occupants being involved in a distribution of narcotics. Deputy Police Chief Jarrett Ford said officers subsequently located the vehicle on East Broadway near Main Street in Alton and attempted to stop the vehicle after the information was received. However, the driver attempted to flee from officers. As the vehicle fled across the Clark Bridge, officers were able to use tactics to bring the pursuit to a safe conclusion, with two suspects taken into custody. Ford added that the evidence related to the initial narcotics information, among other things, were located. The facts of the case will be presented to Madison County State's Attorney's Office for criminal charges, he said, and no other information is available at this time. I also wanted to highlight this. Pardon me. I had 4 hours of talking and another 2 today, so my voice is going to be gone. In the brick building on Shamrock Avenue that once housed local elementary students, Center Director Pam Swarberg gazed through her large glass window because, well, she's going to be retiring after 45 years. She's saying goodbye to the Titletown Learning Center. Since 1977, Miss Pam has taught children and even grandchildren of former students. She started her career at Titletown as a student herself. As a junior at East Alton Wood River High School, she didn't realize her future was unfolding when her favorite teacher suggested she join a new vocational program that placed high school students at local preschools for on-the-job training. Peggy Funkhauser, a co-owner of Titletown who served as the executive director from 1987 until 2008, wrote the curriculum herself and focused on developing young students. And the teachers at Titletown follow monthly themes like community helpers, nursery rhymes, and fairy tales. And My Marvelous Body daily lesson plans incorporate each theme into skill goals. And the nursery rhyme Jack Sprat is an opportunity to discuss nutrition. Humpty Dumpty and Jack and Jill to start a conversation about safety. And with a love of singing, Miss Pam is credited with Titletown's tradition of caroling. Not just during the traditional holiday season, Miss Pam and her staff led enthusiastic throngs of tiny singers through the entire neighborhood, going to City Hall, police station, fire station, the mayor's office, and several local businesses to belt out jingles during Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Valentine's Day. Her annual tradition of knocking over chairs and leaving sprinkles of gold glitter has transformed St. Patrick's Day into a highly anticipated and beloved holiday for all Titletown families. Times have changed over the years. Miss Pam's marvels at the diversity of Titletown families. She's proud of how she and her teachers have evolved the curriculum to be more inclusive. Christmas has progressed to a robust celebration of all types, and as Miss Pam prepares to retire and handle the mantle of Center Director to Miss Samantha this December, she says she will always miss the camaraderie of her extended family of teachers. She was quoted as saying, "Titletown has been an amazing place to work and grow. I'm very grateful for my journey from high school intern to Center Director." Pam and her husband Joe plan to slow down in this next chapter with a potential move to be closer to their twin boys, who have both gone into law enforcement in Missouri. And the board of directors of Titletown wanted to thank Miss Pam for her dedication and devotion to the hearts and minds of Titletown children, and we want to issue that and reiterate that as well. It's 9:09. We got a great show lined up for you today. The 9 o'clock hour is open for you guys to call in or text in 618-759-7469, 618-759-7469, and you can text that number too. Also, coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, we're going to be talking to Beyond Body and hear all about what they have going on. Plus, Lee Cox, Alton Little Theatre, joins us then too. It's going to be a great show, so I hope you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy it with me. It's 9:09 in the heart of the Riverbend, the day after Election Day. Time to breathe. A sigh of relief. It's 9:09. We'll come back right after this break.
If you like to get out and go with a friend riding shotgun, the Z-Force line of sports side-by-sides are the perfect machine for you. Whether exploring the backcountry or racing down the trails, these beasts flat out give you more without having to pay for more. Life's too short to stay home.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discount prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
Insurance agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Once I got here to Lewis and Clark, I felt connected to this place.
It is about intellectual curiosity and people who want to work with faculty mentors and delve into these areas they're interested in.
And it gives the chance for students to develop a more full version of themselves.
Lewis and Clark for me is going to be the place that I found myself.
$9.12 right here in the heart of the Riverbend. Don't know if you guys saw, but we aren't billionaires. Yesterday, the record-breaking $2.04 billion Powerball jackpot was won by a lucky player. California. Oh, I hate that. Yesterday morning, setting the world record for the largest jackpot ever won in lottery history. The jackpot was already a record $1.9 billion, but grew to $2.04 billion by the time of the drawing. And the results of the highly anticipated Powerball drawing were announced yesterday morning after a Monday night's draw was delayed due to a technical issue, the Multi-State Lottery Association said in the press release. Across Illinois, lottery players waited in long lines to snatch up tickets for this historic roll series, and many will now be queuing up to claim their prizes. 13 lucky Illinois lottery players are celebrating after winning big money yesterday morning's drawing. The two lucky players matched 4 numbers and the Powerball, plus added the game's Power Play feature to win $100,000 each, and 11 players matched 4 numbers in the Powerball to win $50,000 each too. The Powerball run began on August the 4th, and in that time, more than 2 million winning tickets have been sold, and over $18 million in prizes have been won by Illinois players. Every single Powerball win is also a win for retailers, selling the winning tickets as the retailers receive a selling bonus of 1% of the prize amount. Winners have 1 year from yesterday's date from the winning draw in which to claim their prize. The Illinois Lottery encourages all lucky winners to immediately write their name down on the back of the ticket and keep it in a safe place until they're ready to claim that prize. Powerball tickets were only $2, and players had a chance to win that $2 billion out of it. And all I know is that I didn't even get a number matched. I don't know where you guys stand on Powerball. 618-759-7469. But let me tell you something, okay? Slot machines, I can hang in there, okay? I'm not the best. I don't have the best luck, but I can hang in there. I go on streaks. I'm a streak. I can't say I'm a streaker, but but I go on these runs where I'll have a couple of months of just great luck, and then all of a sudden it boom right in the face, and then I don't gamble for a while, but I do okay on those. But let me tell you, with lottery tickets, scratch offs included, I can't win to save my life. I just gave up. I mean, I really did. I got tickets this time because, what the heck? It was $2 billion. Might as well take that chance. And, I didn't even get a number. I thought maybe just to get the money back that I put on for the ticket. The answer was no, and an emphatic no from the state of Illinois. They said you are not allowed to win this or something because I just can't win on even scratch-off tickets. I'm lucky to get $1. There was one time I, had a really nice week at work at my old job and, decided to splurge, and I got one of those $20 tickets. I've never gotten one of those before, but I figured, what the heck, you can't win on the dollar ones or $5 ones, so you might as well, win on the $20 one or see what you can do. Listen, there is nothing more aggravating than having the numbers, like 15, 16, and, all these numbers, and all of a sudden, like, let's say your numbers are 15, 16, and 22. You get 14, you get 17, you get 21, and you get 23. That's how my luck's been on these lottery tickets. So I gave up. So if you won 50 grand, congratulations. If you didn't, well, the good news is you aren't alone. There is a way to be a part of a support group. It's my support group where we all just kind of laugh at our misfortune. But congratulations to that $2 billion winner, because I always like when somebody in Illinois wins. I'm a little biased, but why don't we just keep that money here and hopefully they reinvest some in the communities and, make it a better place. But I wanted to share that with you. And also, Commercial Building Improvement Program is offering assistance to building owners, and definitely wanted to share this with you from Edwardsville. The city has launched a Commercial Building Improvement Program to help encourage safety and accessibility improvements by offering financial assistance to building and business owners. Improvement projects that meet the program requirements will be eligible to receive 25% of applicable cost. Reimbursements cannot exceed $25,000. The Commercial Building Improvement Program was initiated and developed by Alderman Chris Farrar in Ward 1 and approved by the City Council in late November. This program provides financial support to help businesses and building owners update the older structures to our current building codes for improved safety, Farrar said. Specifically, Farrar said he was eyeing enhancements such as sprinkler and fire alarm systems, electrical upgrades, and accessibility features such as ramps. I understand the importance of full participation by all of our residents, so there is funding available to retrofit commercial buildings to help with ADA compliance, Farrar also added, which I personally think is a great idea. The program drew unanimous support and praise from Mayor Art Rizvi and the City Council. Alderman Will Carews, Ward 5, noted that this is something that many small businesses certainly need, particularly in our B1 zoning district with the older buildings that have some rehabilitation challenges. The Commercial Building Improvement Program is being offered through the city's Economic Development Department. Economic and Community Development Director James Arnold will oversee the process and work with the applicants. The city has created a program with business owners and residents in mind, Arnold said. It will allow business owners to address needs in older buildings that will also ensure public safety. Eligible properties include all commercial buildings within the B1 zoning district. The improvement must enable the structure to comply with the current city building codes or Illinois accessibility code requirements. Any B1 commercial building owner or any business owner with the building owner's authorization may apply. Funds will be reimbursed by the city after authorization work is completed and inspected and approved by the city, which is a huge detail in that. All applications must be approved before the project is started. Details, including eligibility requirements and an application that can be filled out online or printed and submitted, are on the city's website. That's cityofedwardsville.com, cityofedwardsville.com. And another thing, and by the way, I don't know why a lot of more cities and towns aren't doing what Edwardsville's doing. That's a fantastic idea. Let me know what you think on the text line on that one. But this is a really big deal. To give business owners a little bit of peace of mind, knowing that they're going to get some type of financial help in getting their business to kind of get rehab, because a lot of those buildings are beautiful, but anyone that owns an old building knows that there's a plethora of problems that come with owning that old building. So any way that you can help out and get some help from the city and have those issues addressed, I give that one an A+. Hey, in Alton community activist Abe Lee Barham visited the polls in the community Tuesday and yesterday and provided a report to Riverbender and on some early voter turnout totals. And this is what he reported from different Alton precincts. And there was a lot of good voter turnout in some of these. Quite a few actually had over 100 people, over 150 even at each polling place. And the lowest was at Public Works with 53, from what I'm looking at. But really like and appreciate Mr. Barham, keeping us up to date on the voter turnouts at polling places. And Senior Services had two polling places in one location. Both of them had over 100 turn out to that. Messiah Lutheran had over 100 in each of their three polling places at their one location, and Calvary Baptist right at 107. But really great to see that, and glad to see that people were exercising that right. I wish more of us would do so, because honestly, like I said yesterday, and like Dan and Rick reiterated, these are the most important elections, and midterms are the statewide races, the local races. They're the most important because they directly affect you, and who you put in office is the one that you're going to be answering to here locally. So it really is. So I'm glad to see that hopefully voter turnout was up. Didn't get a chance to look at those numbers yet because they're still coming in, but hopefully it was. And if that's the case, we're in good shape because, like I said, really want to get everyone that's able to vote and registered to vote and eligible to vote in these local elections, because they really do matter. But guys, like I said, there were so many surprises to me last night. Dan was looking at numbers and didn't seem too surprised, but there's a couple of races that really surprised me. So if you want to comment, text me or call in. What race was really kind of one that you scratched your head about, or something that you thought was kind of interesting? Because, to me, like I said, the county clerk's race was really the one that I kind of scratched my head over. Congratulations to Linda Andreas and a great campaign, a great victory. Debbie Ming Mendoza, has put a lot of work in and did a great, job in her campaign as well. And it was just interesting. I thought that that would be a lot, closer, decided maybe a couple of days from now, but that was the one that surprised me. So let me know, 618-759-7469. It's 9:22 in downtown Alton on this 9th day of November. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Fasten your chin straps, ladies and gentlemen, because you are about to experience the most exciting lineup of CF Moto ATVs and sides ever to hit the trails, rocks, and sand dunes. CF Moto. Experience more together.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You won't find a better club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the river. And the River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
With anyone, it's not unusual sad with anyone. But if I ever find that you've changed at any time, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you.
Welcome back, 9:25. It's our daily show. CJ Nasello here with you. SIUE men's basketball opened their season with the home win, DeJuan Pruitt and DeMarco Minor each turned in double-doubles Monday as SIUE opened the 2022-2023 season with an 85-57 win. Over Harris Stowe at First Community Arena. SIUE improved to 38-17 all-time in home openers and has won 16 consecutive games over Harris Stowe. Head coach of SIUE, Brian Barone, stated, "It started with our transition offensively, which triggers from our defense. We were very willing to share the ball. We had a couple of careless turnovers that I'd like down below 10. Harris Stowe is a very well-coached team that came ready to fight." Pruitt earned his fourth career double-double, leading all players with 20 points and 10 rebounds. It is the first 20-point game of his career. Congratulations. He was 8 for 11 from the field. The contest marked the sixth time he has grabbed at least 10 rebounds in a game. Minor scored 11 points while dishing out 10 assists on the night for his first double-double as a Cougar. He added 2 steals and did not commit a turnover. Lamar Wright came within 2 points of his career high, scoring 18 points in 21 minutes off the bench. He was 6 for 11 overall and 3 for 4 from the three-point range. Making his regular season return from his second ACL tear, Rashawn Taylor scored 10 points and added 4 rebounds, and it is the 20th time in 22 career games that Taylor has scored in double figures. Jalen Hodge was 3 for 6 from the long range and added 9 points. SIUE outscored Harris Stowe 42-24 inside. The Cougars out-rebounded the Hornets 40-28 on their way to a 20-5 average in second-chance points. Harris Stowe was led by Alex Nunley's 12 points and 4 rebounds. Jamara Hammond scored 11 and also grabbed 4 rebounds as well. SIUE goes on the road for the first time when it travels up to Purdue Fort Wayne for a Saturday afternoon contest tip-off slated for 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on that one. And congratulations to the Cougars, all their fans, for winning their first game of the season. Hopefully it's a good one for you guys. And hey, IHSA will play all of its football playoff quarterfinals in all 8 classes on Saturday as the organization released its schedule for games on Monday afternoon. All the games will be played either Saturday afternoon or in the evening, with Greenfield Northwestern playing at Camp Point Central in Class 1A and East St. Louis playing at home against Craymont in Class 6A. In Class 1A games, Lena Winslow plays at Fulton at 1 p.m. kickoff. Dakota plays at Forreston at 2 p.m. It'll be Tuscola at Colfax Ridgeview Lexington at 1 p.m. Northwestern will play at Camp Point also at 1 p.m. kickoff. In the Class 2A quarterfinals, Mora Forsyth goes to Taylor Ridge Rock Ridge in a 2 p.m. start. Knoxville plays at Downs Tri-Valley at 1 p.m. Pana is at Decatur at St. Teresa Catholic, also at 1 p.m. And Belleville Altoff Catholic is at Johnson City with the game starting at 4 p.m. In the Class 3A games, Elmhurst Immaculate Conception Catholic is at Princeton, and Braidwood Reed Custer goes to Bryan and 1 p.m. kickoffs, while Tolano Unity is at Fairbury Prairie Central, and Williamsville is at Stamford Olympia in games that start at 2 p.m. The Class 4A quarterfinal will have Richmond Burton playing at New Lenox Providence Catholic and Wheaton St. Francis Catholic at Rochelle in games that start at 2 p.m. Rochester is at Carterville in a game that starts at 1:30, and Murfreesboro is at Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin at 2 p.m. In Class 5A games, Sterling is at Sycamore, and Chicago Morgan Park goes to LaGrange Park Nazareth Academy in games that start at 1 p.m. While Mohammed Seymour plays at Morris at 4 p.m. kickoff, and Peoria High is at Mascoutah at a 3 p.m. start time. The Class 6A quarterfinals will have Notre Dame Catholic meeting Chicago St. Ignatius College Prep Catholic in a 3 p.m. start. Crystal Lake Prairie Ridge is at McChesney Park, Harlem, in a 5 p.m. start time, and Chicago Kenwood is at Lamont, also at a 5 p.m. start time. Kickoff And Creekmone plays at Eastside in a 2 p.m. kickoff. We hit on that just a couple of minutes ago. In Class 7A games, an epic rivalry will ensue between two Chicago Catholic school, Brother Rice against Mount Carmel. Kicks off at Mount Carmel at 6 p.m. start time Saturday evening, while Chicago's St. Rita Catholic goes to St. Charles North in a 1 p.m. start. Yorkville is at Batavia, also starting at 1 p.m. Lake Zurich is at Pekin at a 2:30 p.m. kickoff time. And in a Class 8A, Gern Warren is at Frankfurt Lincoln Way East at 1 p.m. Glen Bard West plays at Park Ridge, Maine South in a 6 p.m. kickoff. Palatine is at Elmhurst, York, and LaGrange Lions play at Wilmot Loyola Academy, with both games starting at 1 p.m. The winners will advance to the semifinals, with games being played on November 18th through the 19th, and the finals set for Memorial Stadium at the University of Illinois in Champaign. Thanksgiving weekend, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. games, November 25th and the 26th. And wow, that was, by the way, thank you. That was a mouthful. Some of these schools are getting harder to pronounce. And really want to wish all the local schools around here, the best in their hunt. But, it's kind of crazy to me that we're already, it's weird because it seems like football just started and soccer was just getting underway, and we're already past the soccer season almost. Football's wrapping up, and we're already almost at the point for high school basketball, which I am really excited for. I don't know if you guys are big basketball watchers. I really like watching high school and college. The NBA I can do without, and it's not, any personal, thing. I just don't really like the style, but I do like watching the high school kids, and I like watching the college players because they really bring it all out and they work hard, and it's really fun to watch. So I'm excited to go back out and watch Alton High start playing soon, and hope you guys are too, and we'll definitely have some coverage of that on RiverBender.com. And I also wanted to get this out, too, because, so many of you guys are, looking for jobs and things. I just saw a couple of jobs that just opened up. So if you're looking for a cook position, I know that Johnson's Corner is looking for 2 of those. And you can just, reach them on the Facebook page. But, yeah, they're looking for 2 cooks day and night. And told them I would help them out with that because they definitely support me and all that we do here. And just last night, want to thank all of our sponsors for our election night coverage. Honestly, I was worried about this. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say I thought I was just going to get torn up on this comment line because, listen, I saw a lot of you guys' comments about, my broadcast on Halloween. Only a select few, by the way, out of like 2,000 or 3,000. But enough people commented that I went, wow, man. People really don't like me, which is fine. I mean, I'm used to that anyway. It's nothing new. But I thought last night, oh no, here it comes, But you guys really enjoyed the coverage. A lot of great feedback and texts from a lot of, people in the community. And we got a lot of great phone calls. And I've gotten a lot of texts this morning about it. So it was really just a lot of hard work being put into that. I can't tell you how many hours and getting all the graphics and getting things done and making, knowing who we're going to call and looking at races to see what's the one we're going to keep an eye out for. But we did a great job and want to thank you guys for doing your part by sharing it, joining us, and texting into the text line 759-7469. But while I have you, I want to tell you guys to sign up for your daily email update. It's called Around the Riverbend. And even before I was at RiverBender, I was utilizing this feature because it's the best way to be in the know and really just current with everything going on, whether it's at the state level, whether it's at some national stories in the AP, or every big story happening around the Riverbend, plus sports and the weather. You can't go wrong. The daily email update already has 60,000 plus subscribers. So where are you? Join us. There's a big group of us waiting to welcome you on to the daily email chain. And definitely encourage you to do so. You can do so by signing up at RiverBender.com for your daily email update. It's called Around the Riverbend. It's 9:34 in the heart of this Riverbend, downtown Alton, at the RiverBender building. We're going to come back with more conversation because we got Beyond Body joining us at 10:10, and Lee Cox, Alton Little Theatre, joins us at 10:30. And hope you guys stick around for that. We got more of our daily show coming up right after this.
The biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend. Visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt is new name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
If you like to get out and go with a friend riding shotgun, the Z-Force line of sports side-by-sides are the perfect machines for you. Whether exploring the backcountry or racing on the trails, these beasts flat out give you more without having to pay for more. Life's too short to stay home.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagle's Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no.
9:37. I did that again. I'm gonna trip over microphones today on this 9th day of November in downtown Alton. It's our daily show. CJ Nasillo back here with you, and we really got a great 10 o'clock hour. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. We figured 9 o'clock. The day after. The day after Election Day, it would probably be best just to kind of breathe a little bit easier, and make sure that, just make sure that we're all kind of calm, because like, every president said in the past, that's Election Day's over and always the sun's going to be shining on that Wednesday. But anyway, wanted to highlight some very stupid people. Security officers at a South Florida airport have reported finding a handgun hidden inside a raw chicken packed inside a traveler's luggage. That's disgusting. The Transportation Security Administration posted photos of a gun and poultry Monday on its official Instagram account. The weapon was recovered at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. The post did not identify the traveler who was transporting the weapon or whether any arrests were made. According to the TSA, fresh meat, seafood, and other non-liquid food items are permitted in both carry-on and checked bags as long as they're packed in ice. Unloaded firearms are allowed to be transported in checked bags, but they must be declared at the ticket counter and packed in a lock-hard-sided container. And we'll have to get some updates on that one. What about this one? Well, I cannot make the jokes. Police wrangle a big ol' hog on the loose in Colorado. That's the headline. Police in Colorado responded to an unusual situation when a pig was spotted running loose in a neighborhood. Woo! Man, got some indigestion going today. The Aurora Police Department said in a Facebook post that a big ol' hog was reported running loose in the South Eagle Court area on Sunday night, and the District 3 officers responded to the area. Officers found the pig feasting on fallen apples in the neighborhood and were able to safely scoop up the hog and take him to a warm place for the evening, the post said. The pig was taken to the Aurora Animal Shelter. Police say the animal's owner was located on Monday. Not making the cop joke. Not making it. Here's a real all-star. An artist who chronicles his bizarre projects on TikTok is going viral thanks to his latest stunt, burying a packet of flaming hot Cheetos in a 3,000-pound concrete sarcophagus. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Really? The TikToker, who goes by the handle Sunday Nobody, well, that's accurate, posted a 3-minute video to the site showing the process of building, decorating, and burying the snack food tomb in an undisclosed location in the Pacific Northwest. What has happened to my generation? What has happened to my generation? The artist said the project took him about 4 months to complete and cost about $1,250 in materials. I hope it was worth it. I just do these meme art projects as a fun side hobby right now. My day job is working as an animator. When I'm not at my 9 to 5, I'm usually in my art studio. Sunday Nobody told Newsweek. The snack size. It wasn't even the family size. Snack size bag of Cheetos were preserved in a block of resin, and the block was then suspended in via cables in the middle of the otherwise empty sarcophagus. And all I can say are, you got to be kidding me. He said anyone looking for a deeper meaning in the stunt, well, they're going to be disappointed because there wasn't one. It's sometimes nice doing something that doesn't have any purpose. Well, yeah, I guess he's right. I don't think every piece of art needs to have a great purpose. It can just be a silly idea that makes you giggle. At least he's honest. Sunday Nobody did say the sarcophagus is buried in the Pacific Northwest, but he isn't revealing exactly where. The exact location, well, it's a secret, he said. The way I found the land was by posting to my Instagram. Does anyone own land in the PNW that would be willing to let me bury something on their property? Not a dead body, he clarified, by the way. And a very nice couple replied saying they'd love to be part of the project. Oh, that just hurts my heart. That just hurt my heart. What about this one? I mean, that really is just stupid. I mean, if that's your passion, go for it. I mean, I'm not going to, insult you. Well, I am. But I'm not going to really, make a scene. All I can think of is about 8,000 different ways that $1,250 could have been spent. But hey, if burying a snack-sized bag of Cheetos is what, gets you going in the morning, you go for it. But why did it have to be a snack-sized bag of Cheetos? I mean, think about that. A snack-sized bag of Cheetos. We couldn't do the family size. It had to be the snack size. That is just disappointing. That puts me at a 0% for that art project. But the new owners of an unusual shoe-shaped house. Yeah, a shoe-shaped house. It really does look like a shoe. In Pennsylvania, built in 1948, have announced the facility is now available to rent for short-term accommodations. Waylon and Naomi Brown purchased Helms Township Haynes Shoe House in July, and they announced on the Facebook, sorry about that. They announced on Facebook the house is now available for short-term rentals on Vrbo. And the house was built in 1948 to promote Mullen Haynes' chain of shoe stores and has since gone through multiple owners and even served as a honeymoon suite, an ice cream shop, and a tourist attraction. The house was renovated by the Browns. Its 3 bedrooms, which are filled with shoe memorabilia, has been dubbed the Shoelace Space, in-step suite, and ankle abode. I like it. We are really trying to help preserve some of the original features like the stained glass windows in order to make sure that it lives on for many more years for people to enjoy. Reservations, which are currently available through the end of the year, start at $260 a night. Oh, I could just stay at the Hilton. I'll pass. But definitely wanted to highlight that all-star. What about this? This isn't an all-star. This is something that's pretty impressive. A North Carolina woman wins her second Cash 5 lottery jackpot And get this, 2 years. A North Carolina woman won $368,000 in a jackpot from Cash 5 lottery drawing less than 2 years after collecting, ready, $824,000 from a previous drawing. The North Carolina Education Lottery said Barbara Gillette bought a ticket for Sunday's Cash 5 drawing at Fuel Stop on Little Briar Creek Lane in Raleigh. And Gillette's ticket matched all 5 numbers, earning her a $368,000 jackpot. She visited the lottery headquarters to collect her prize on Monday. Gillette previously visited a lottery headquarters in March of last year when she scored an $824,000 jackpot. You've got to be kidding me, and I can't even win $1 on Powerball. This is why I get upset. This is why I can't do it. And another thing, I do want to just say, for starters, the only bad thing about the Powerball run is that every line at the gas station gets like 10 times longer. And listen, we always get stuck behind the one person that always has to get 18,000 lottery tickets and then has to have all of their numbers checked. But this time, with the Powerball run, it was like, come on, I'm just trying to get gas, and now I got to wait 10 minutes for everyone to buy their lottery tickets. But I've just had the worst luck when it comes to, it seems like if I'm in a hurry, it isn't nothing getting done because I'm going to hit every red light, get stuck behind everyone buying lottery tickets. But I am glad to say that this Powerball run's over so we can all get back to some sort of a quick and efficient line at the gas station. I also wanted to share this with you. A Danish archer shoots 7 arrows, get this, through a keyhole for a world record. Now, this is actually an impressive result. That's why I didn't incorporate it in the All-Star Award. But a professional archer from Denmark broke a Guinness World Record by shooting 7 arrows in a row through a tiny keyhole. And we're talking like keyhole, real keyhole. Lars Anderson, who posts his archery stunts to his YouTube page, took on the Guinness World Record for most consecutive arrows shot in a row through a keyhole in Lyngby. Lyngby, sorry about that. Anderson successfully shot the arrows through a keyhole that the Guinness mandate could be no more than 10 millimeters. We're talking about 0.39 inches there wide, so very, very small. Anderson said he used arrows without feathers for the attempt because feathers would have become caught in the hole. That is really impressive, actually, and wanted to highlight that because I can't even shoot a bow and arrow. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I have no type of coordination for that, and that's impressive to shoot something through a keyhole 7 times. And also, I wanted to highlight this police officer in California. He was supposed to be in the All-Star Award, but I couldn't find the story. But here it is now. Ready for this, guys? I love law enforcement, but sometimes, well, even the best have bad days. A Southern California police officer was arrested for firing his gun into the air several times in a tavern's parking lot after drinking with friends, authorities say. San Bernardino police officer Fidel Ocampo Rodarte was off duty at the time, but fired his weapon multiple times. His service weapon, might add, multiple times at about 2 a.m. Sunday, then fled the tavern in Blue Jay, the San Bernardino Police Department said in a tweet Monday night. Ocampo Rodarte turned himself in hours later and was arrested on suspicion of negligent discharge of a firearm, the police department said in a news release. He was put on administrative leave. He was not immediately clear whether the officer, who has been with the police department for over 3 years, had an attorney who could speak on his behalf. The shooting was captured on surveillance camera. Authorities found multiple firearms at Ocampo Rodarte's home during a search warrant. The conduct is not something that is fitting of a San Bernardino police officer, or any officer for that matter, San Bernardino Police Chief Darren Goodman said in a news release. Blue Jay is an unincorporated community in San Bernardino, about 20 miles north of San Bernardino as well. And I had to highlight that one because that was just too good not to share with you guys. And, another thing that I saw that was really interesting that I wanted to share too was I remember when I did that story about the T-Rex skull that was unearthed in South Dakota. It was about a month or two ago. Well, they're putting it up for auction. The Tyrannosaurus Rex skull unearthed in South Dakota is expected to sell for, get this, $15 million or more at a New York auction next month. Officials with South by said on Tuesday the 200-pound, 91-kilogram skull fossil, nicknamed Maximus, well, makes sense, is being sold December 9th by an owner who wishes to remain anonymous, the auction house said. The skull was excavated in a couple of years back to South Dakota, where the other T-Rex skeletons like Sue and Stan were found. According to Cassandra Hatton, Southby's head of science and popular culture, she called the area the world capital for T-Rexes. Most of the rest of the T-Rex remains were destroyed over time by erosion, but Southby's experts said the skull was a major find. Hatton noted, when you think about it, more people can fit a skull in their home than people could fit a whole dinosaur. Well, that makes sense too. This 6.5-foot fossil is about 76 million years old and still has most of the external skull bone and numerous teeth intact. Hatton said 2 large puncture holes in the skull were evidence of a big fight, probably with another T-Rex. We don't know what it is that caused the death of this animal, but we can tell that it did have a major battle during its lifetime. Does anyone have 15 million? Because now I want the skull. That's really cool. Marks on the skulls are interesting to study because they give us an idea of what life was like during that time period, Hatton said. The specimen may not be headed to a research institution, though. It's the ultimate trophy, and Hatton said, to place in one's home. And really just a cool story. So anyway, 9:51, wanted to share some All-Stars and just some neat national stuff that I saw with you guys. We'll come back with more local news, and we'll wrap up the 9 o'clock hour right after this in downtown Alton.
If you like to get out and go with a friend riding shotgun, the Z-Force line of sports side-by-sides are the perfect machines for you. Whether exploring the backcountry or racing down the trails, these beasts flat out give you more without having to pay for more. Life's too short to stay home.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Once I got Lewis and Clark, I felt connected to this place.
It is about intellectual curiosity and people who want to work with faculty mentors and delve into these areas they're interested in.
And it gives the chance for students to develop a more full version of themselves.
Lewis and Clark for me is going to be the place that I found myself.
Because love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me.
9:54, right back here in the heart of the Riverbend, downtown Alton. Help Camp Construction receives November Small Business Award. The Riverbend Growth Association has recognized Helm Camp Construction as the Small Business of the Month for November 2022, soon to mark its 85th year in business. Helm Camp Construction has been building relationships and based on quality, integrity, and safety and leadership throughout the St. Louis Metro East since its beginnings in 1938. Headquartered in East Alton at 707 Berkshire Boulevard, the company primarily serves corporate clients offering pre-construction, construction, and design build services as well as out-of-state capabilities. In 2018, ownership of the company was acquired by longtime employee and Helmkamp president Rob Jones. The company currently has 51 employees. Senior leaders at Helmkamp utilize the Dale Carnegie programs to develop their skills. The company's project managers annually take advantage of the continued education opportunities. Helmkamp safety accounting and marketing departments have custom programs that take part in as needed. Field leaders come into the office monthly for safety and other relevant training and process improvement updates as well. In 2019, Helmkamp was also recognized as Best Place to Work by the St. Louis Business Journal and Top Workplace by the Post-Dispatch, and won the Business Journal's Community Impact Award in 2020. And Helmkamp marketing director Jen Jackson was quoted as saying, all this while having a record year of business, then going through a pandemic. As for the pandemic years, Helmkamp Construction worked through them like every other any other business and small business, rising to many challenges. And Jackson further noted that Jones had been the driver behind structuring Helmkamp's leadership team, expanding the staff, and building a new and more efficient warehouse for field operations, building a fitness center at the home office for employees, and updating the office in general. And really great to see, and wanted to highlight them. And also, for more information on Helmkamp, you can check them out at RiverBender.com, and want to congratulate them for being the Riverbend Growth Association Small Business of the Month Award recipient. And hey guys, don't know if you saw this, this just came out. Let me get the stumbles out of my mouth today. And saying, coming from the American Red Cross, they're urging blood and platelet donors to give now and help fight the potential impact of serious illnesses and potentially severe flu season on the blood supply. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention predicts a serious spread of flu this year and is already reporting an early spike in cases in several states. When seasonal illnesses increase, the number of healthy donors tends to decrease, leaving the Red Cross blood supply vulnerable to a potential shortage over the holidays. Paired with busy holiday schedules, serious illnesses may make it harder to collect blood hospital patients require this winter. Donors, especially those with type O blood and those giving platelets, can help bolster the blood supply now by making an appointment to give in the coming weeks. There is no waiting period to donate blood or platelets after receiving a flu shot. Schedule an appointment by using the Red Cross Blood Donor app or by visiting the redcrossblood.org or calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. Learn more about flu and safety prevention at redcross.org/flu safety. And as a thank you, Red Cross is now offering several opportunities to donors this month. All who can give November 1st through the 22nd will receive a $10 e-gift card to a merchant of choice, and details are available at the organization's website. Those who can give over the Thanksgiving holiday, November 23rd through the 27th, will get a Red Cross knit beanie while supplies last, and all who come out to help November 28th through the 15th of December will also receive a $10 Amazon gift card by email thanks to Amazon. Details are available again on the Red Cross's website. And guys, another thing I saw before we wrap up the 9 o'clock hour, and it was just shared to me, but I wanted to I saw it earlier, but wanted to make sure it actually passed because last night it looked like it was going to. Missouri voters pass Amendment 3 to legalize recreational marijuana. The amendment will take effect in December, and the earliest businesses could sell recreational marijuana products would be February of next year. Missouri voters approved Constitutional Amendment 3, and the amendment proposed legalization of the sale of recreational marijuana and the automatic expungement of criminal records for certain marijuana-related offenses. It will also establish regulations for Missouri recreational marijuana industry. The amendment will take effect in December, and the earliest businesses could sell the recreational product would be February of 2023. And how do you guys stand on the legalization of cannabis and marijuana? Are you guys like me where it's like, might as well? Or is it one of those things where you guys don't want to see it? 759-7469 is the number to text to let me know how you're feeling. Coming up, Beyond Body's going to join us in just a few minutes to talk about their upcoming or talk about their business and talk about all the things that they have going on there. And then plus, coming up too is Alton Little Theatre, Lee Cox, talking about their upcoming shows because tickets are flying by. And guys, right now, it's 10 o'clock in downtown Alton. I'll see you after a break.
When it comes to the C-Force line of ATVs, there truly is a seat for every behind. Whether you want to get started with the easy-to-ride C-Force 400 or ride with the big boys on the C-Force 800 XC, you'll find the right machine for you and your wallet.
Insurance agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
I did it again. 10:04, right back here in the heart of the Riverbend, our daily show. CJ Nasello here with you. And just wanted to reiterate that Missouri did just approve the measure to legalize recreational marijuana. But one news story that I wanted to share with you guys that was, kind of important that I saw that wanted to, kind of highlight and make sure we did was in Belleville, young artist across Illinois participated in Illinois American Water's annual Water Keeps Life Flowing art contest. And this contest illustrates the importance of reliable, safe water service. Through the contest, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students submitted a drawing and sentence about what water service meant to them. To help spark creativity, teachers explained how important water service is for public health, food, daily chores, firefighting, manufacturing, and more. And a really great thing, Illinois American Water chose 26 winners who earned their classroom a $100 donation. The artwork can be viewed online at Illinois American Water's Facebook page. The winning artwork may be featured in the company's communications and future company communications. According to Illinois American Water Vice President of Operations Beth Matthews, the art contest merges art with the science of water service, she said. Both water and art are critical to a thriving community, and both may be easily taken for granted. By drawing on the creativity of local students, we can help bring them to both art and water service in a creative way. And the art contest winners are listed below. And they're on the RiverBender Facebook page, and there's a plethora of them. But it's great to see that, and it's also a great way to teach kids about, the importance of really looking at what water provides and what Illinois American Water does to help us keep going without us even realizing it. So glad to see that, and really glad that the kiddos were able to be able to participate. Also wanted to share this. The Commercial Building Improvement Program, wanted to hit on this again before we take a break and welcome on Beyond Body. The city launched a Commercial Building Improvement Program to help encourage safety and accessibility improvements by offering financial assistance to building owners and business owners. Improvement projects that meet the program requirements will be eligible to receive 25% of applicable costs. Reimbursements cannot exceed $25,000. The Commercial Building Improvement Program was initiated and developed by Alderman Chris Farrar, Ward 1, and approved by the city in late October. The new program provides financial support to help businesses and building owners update these older structures to our current building codes for improved safety. Farrar said, he was eyeing enhancements such as sprinkler and fire alarm systems, electrical upgrades, and accessibility features such as ramps. I understand the importance of full participation by all of our residents so there is also funding available to retrofit commercial buildings to help with ADA compliance, Farah added. The program drew unanimous support and praise from Mayor Art Rizvi and the City Council. Alderman Will Krause, Ward 5, noted that this is something that many small businesses certainly need, particularly in our B1 zoning district with the older buildings that have some rehabilitation challenges. The Commercial Building Improvement Program is being offered through the city's Economic Development Department. Economic and Community Development Director James Arnold will oversee the process and work with the applicants. He's quoted as saying, "The city has created a program with business owners and residents in mind." Arnold said it will allow business owners to address needs in their older buildings that will also ensure public safety. Eligible properties include all commercial buildings within the B1 zoning district. The improvement must enable the structure to comply with current city building codes or Illinois Accessibility Code requirements. Any B1 commercial building owner or business owner with the building owner's authorization may apply. Funds will be reimbursed by the city after all authorized work is completed, inspected, and approved by the city. All applications must be approved before the project is started. Details including eligibility requirements and an application that can be filled out online or printed or submitted on the city's website. You can check that out at cityofedwardsville.com. And guys, wanted to share this with you before we take this break and welcome on Beyond Body. If you guys need any updates or want to look at any of the results from all the counties, we're talking Greene, Macoupin, I think, is even on there, Jersey County, Madison. All those results are online on RiverBender.com, and I encourage you all to go check them out. Last night, like I said, we did cover the broadcast, so if you want to go back and look at that, you'll be able to do so at some point in time today. Don't have an exact time on that for when the replay will be available, but right now it's 10:09. We're going to take a very short break, and welcome on Beyond Body right after this on our daily show.
Fasten your chin straps, ladies and gentlemen, because you are about to experience the most exciting lineup of CF Moto ATVs and side-by-sides ever to hit the trails, rocks, and sand dunes. CF Moto. Experience more together.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Did it again. 10:12 in the heart of the Riverbend. I played microphone dance, and now I don't know where they are. It's the 9th day of November. We have Betty Adams with Beyond Body and Teresa Wolf, who is the co-owner of Body Restoration. And guys, let's just start this off because you guys partnered in April. Yes. And let me just ask you, how has that been for you guys?
It's been fantastic for us. We love Betty. We love the services she offers, services that we did not offer before. So we're actually growing faster than we can almost keep up with right now, which is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
No.
And Betty, let me ask you this. We just, before you came on the air, I asked you, when did you start your whole process? And you said April. Well, it's been a busy April, huh?
Oh, my goodness, yes. It's been very busy. I was truly blessed to get introduced to Teresa and Dawn at Body Restoration, amazing, talented women. And we partnered up, and it's been a great, great journey.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. And also coming up is the holiday open house, which is on the 18th. Let's hit that right away so we can circle back to it, too. This is a big deal for you guys. A lot of people that come by this, huh?
Oh, yes. We've been doing this for maybe the last 10 years or so. Wow. It's on November the 18th from 4 to 7. During that time, we offer gift certificates on massages and our facial services, buy one, get one half during the event. And we also offer discounts on our retail. Yes. We have Epionce, Jane Iredale Makeup, Grande Lash, anything that we offer. And then Beyond Body also has some wonderful specials during the open house.
What are your specials?
Ooh.
Here we go.
Right, here we go. So, Teresa wrote them down for me. Here we go.
See, that's how you know it's a great partnership.
Man, she keeps me on point. You don't have a clue. So So the full body is normally a $3,500 package.
Oh.
Yes. And so
What does that entail?
So that full body package is when you have 2 to 3 areas in which you would like to refine, contour, lose inches, tighten up, remove stretch marks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's actually very affordable then. That's a great deal.
Extremely affordable. And then we're local. Come on now.
Exactly.
Right.
You're not having to drive to St. Louis. You're here. Go run, do your hour, go home.
And I'm sure that whenever they call you, you're actually getting to talk to you guys and not some, I guess, robot or some call center.
No, not at all. Yes.
That's what makes it even better too, because we're actually working directly with the community, and everyone's getting to talk to you. There's no call center or anything that makes the big conglomerates kind of seem out of touch with normal people.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool.
So the special on the full body is going to be $2,200.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay, how did that happen?
$2,200, and it's
For
just for those 3 hours.
Wow.
That you will book later.
Yeah. Right.
Purchase it then, and then
Book
you
later.
schedule
Right,
your...
because it's 12 appointments that's included in that package. So it's it's a 1 hour weekly appointment where you come in and I love on that body, remove, right? And it's their moment, right?
Right.
And then they go home. It's working for 72 hours. They come back that following week. But the prices, the reduction in the prices is amazing. Like
That
the
really
half
is.
body is normally $2,500. It's for $1,800. Okay.
Wow.
So we also do lymphatic post-op massages, and those packages are starting at $375.
Wow.
And they $500 plus. The breast lift, facelift. So tighten, brighten, rebuild collagen.
I'm getting to that point.
Just kidding.
Yes.
Right?
Just kidding. Right? All of my text line's gonna blow up on me.
So it's normally $2,000. It's on sale just for those 3 hours, so $1,500.
Wow.
So I mean, it's just a lot going on.
That's impressive, because this is something that I would never expect to be in our own backyard, that we can have this full stop of cosmetic, anything cosmetic you need done. I mean, you guys kind of cover it all.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We have a great team. We do massage therapy. We do facial services, permanent makeup. We have a hairstylist. We also partnered recently with Concierge Cosmetics, and she comes a couple times a month, does Botox injections and fillers.
Wow.
What am I missing?
Lashes.
You
can't forget about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that is also Betty.
Right. So Beyond Body also does lashes, the individual extensions, also the strip lashes. The strip lashes are magnetic and they're personalized for each individual. So you'll come in, you'll do a consult, you'll get measured, and you'll come back and receive your product.
Okay, I'm not big into the cosmetic world. I'm learning here right now with everyone. Is it normally glue that goes on the eyelashes? So is magnetic kind of the way to go now? Is that
It is. It's convenient.
Right.
So if you don't want the eyelash extension where you're going to have every 3 to 4 weeks about an hour and a half of maintenance where you come in and have that refilled, then you'll want to go with the more temporary where you can wear for the day, for the event, remove it daily.
So that's really, really cool. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, I normally see the big glob of glue somewhere, or something.
No, this is like a thin liner, like an eyeliner application process.
That's really, really cool. Well, let me ask you about this. Before I get ahead of myself here, how did your guys' partnership come about? Did you guys know each other in the community? Did you work together in some way? How did that kind of come?
It kind of came about through another local massage therapist.
Small world, huh?
Yes,
very small
that
world.
we both knew, and
she
sent
right. I was
Betty
in
to
a
us. Yes, we were looking for some additional services, and
And here I am. I mean, like right place, right time. Right. I mean, perfect.
It's just
we were just expanding. We had yes.
Wow. And take us through your guys' journey with body restoration. That you guys have been around for a long time. How have you guys evolved over the years? What are you looking to add on to? I mean, it seems like to me you guys have a pretty good team right now that could last a long time in itself.
Right. So myself and Dawn Wilson, we opened Body Restoration in February of 2007.
Wow.
And we were downtown. We were on Market Street till about 4 years ago. Our building sold, so we're now up on State Street. We expanded once already. Then we downsized when we had to move.
Right.
And then luckily space became available next door, so we expanded again. Wow. And we have a great team. People have been with us for over 10 years, which is very unusual in this industry.
Yes.
So we just have a good, solid core group.
Absolutely. And once again, I mean, you guys have a lot of great specials coming up for this open house. And how hard is it to find an opening right now? It seems like you guys are pretty busy.
We are pretty busy, thank you. Which is great. So if there's any massage therapists or estheticians out there, we're always looking for additional people.
We're getting you work on this show.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Some things take longer. You know, obviously, if you need a Saturday or an evening appointment, those are a little harder to get into. But yeah.
Absolutely.
It can be.
And, maybe if we could, because I'm still kind of new to this, I'm sure we have viewers and listeners right now that are on the Riverbender website or even on the Facebook page that are kind of more curious about some of the new trends in cosmetology. We just talked about the magnetic eyelashes, which I think is just super cool. I never knew about that. Are there any other things that are really starting to, kind of not be a trendy thing, but starting to become a permanent, practice in your guys' field?
Well, massage therapy, there's a lot of trends that come and go. We stick kind of to the basics. With that, we do offer the stone massages, which have been around a while. There's a lot of new things with CBD oils and things like that.
What I was going to ask you about.
Kind of trend that can help with, some inflammation and aches and pains.
And has that been proven to be effective? That's what my question was, because it seems like a lot of people are really starting to do those CBD treatments. Has that been successful for them?
Yes, this is something also new to us, so I don't have a lot of, research, but yes,
That's
it does.
great.
It helps people a lot, yes.
That's fantastic. Well, I got to ask you guys, what's the best part about working together? What's been the best part about this partnership?
Oh, well, Betty is just so bubbly and happy all the time and very into building her business, doing her research, making sure she's offering the best services, and we've just been thrilled to have her join us. Yeah.
So for me, I would say the support. Leaving corporate America and coming into entrepreneurship was a transition from
scary.
Oh my gosh.
It's scary. I mean, it's scary.
Right? Because, customer satisfaction is everything to me.
Right.
I am here for you, and if I can't meet your needs, then we need to come up with a way in order for me to meet that.
Exactly.
So, being a veteran, with Veterans Day coming, it's like I'm so subservient. And I came into a very loving, supportive environment, and I'm just truly blessed to plant my seed and grow.
And you know what? You hit it right on the head. If you don't have a support system when you're making that first step, it gets good luck, Good luck. But it speaks volumes over your guys' personalities and what you guys are able to do and accomplish together. So let's circle back to this open house. What other events are going to go on? So what can I expect when I walk into Beyond Body and Body Restoration on the 18th?
Oh, where we're going to have a wonderful spread of snacks and food. We serve maybe some chocolate martinis.
Stop.
I have family support that comes in and is our bartender for us for the event. And
okay.
And then, we have also water and coffee.
Exactly.
And,
non-alcoholic beverages.
Oh, well, that's fun. You had me at snacks, and then you said chocolate martini, and then my head just started spinning.
Oh, yes.
That's my favorite, by the way. Seriously, I love a good chocolate martini. What else is going to be there? I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, that's okay. So then we just feature all our products. The whole staff will be there. Answering questions that you have over, like I said, we have full lines of skincare products, things like that, makeup.
And also, too, I feel like this is a great time to come out and really ask some questions because you guys are so busy. It's hard to get consultations, I bet, sometimes. So here's the opportunity to do
right.
so.
So beyond body side, we'll be doing consultations on the spot, just to make sure that people are aware of the services that we provide, because body sculpting and contouring is newer, shall I say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially for this area, people want to know, how do I get my facelift? How do I get those final inches gone? And so there'll be an informational booklet, and then it'll be myself and a couple of technicians there to answer questions.
Absolutely. And you know, it's going to be fantastic at an event, and I'm definitely going to have to pop my head in at around 4 o'clock.
Yes.
And the best thing is it's on State Street, so I can have one of those chocolate martinis and not worry about driving home, you know?
Exactly.
They're small.
Oh,
we
small.
We don't let anyone leave.
Okay, that's a good point. See, you got to come. I'm glad you got that out there, because, you know, I would have gone in there with a pitcher ready to, you know, take some home. But this is really great. And when it comes to the holiday seasons, I mean, there's no better time to get a massage and really, you know, start to get some of those stresses kind of a little bit more alleviated, or get some unwanted, you know, weight or extra size off of you, especially in time for when you see the mother-in-law at Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner. You know what I'm
Beyond Body is here.
And you know, for body restoration, are you guys used to seeing an uptick around the holiday season to begin with, or does it slow a little bit?
Actually, it depends on the service. I'll say massage. Even though people need it because they let themselves get stressed, they kind of let, you know, that go. They're busy.
I feel like you're reading me.
But people want their facial services, you know, their lashes, you know, they want to, their hair done. Those definitely have a big uptick during the holidays.
I'm planning for a slight uptick because this is a great Christmas idea. The husband that can't figure out what to get the wife, don't want to offend her. Oh, honey, get a gift certificate.
Exactly.
For any of the services that we provide. So
you
hit
hit
the holiday season.
You hit it right on the head, because I know somebody that didn't know what to get their wife one year, and he got her a vacuum.
Of course, you hear the stuff like that all the time.
Don't know how that went. I do know it wasn't the best, but you know, this is a lot better option, I think, and it's something that mom is going to want.
Exactly. A personal care attendant for 12 weeks.
Wow.
Loving on their body, helping them achieve the goals that they're seeking from themselves. We've sacrificed so much, CJ. We sacrifice for our families, our home, our job, everything. Let's take a moment.
Exactly.
And treat ourselves. We deserve it.
You're, without a doubt, you are absolutely right. And then, you know, of course, you're partnered up with a great organization to begin with that's been tenured and almost, in my opinion, and definitely a staple in the community. It's not, you guys aren't going anywhere.
Coming up on 15 years, yes, we've been in business.
That is
such a blessing.
Fantastic. And it must be doing something right, too. I mean, you don't last 15 years just by luck or chance, that's for sure.
Yes, we try.
And coming up on the 18th is the holiday open house. So before I let you guys go, what else am I forgetting that you'd like to get out there that we haven't hit on so far?
I just also wanted to say that not only do I work with Betty, but I've also become a client of Betty. So I can tell everyone here it's a wonderful service and it works.
Fantastic.
It works. Everybody has those questions. And I can answer that one for you.
There's no better endorsement than one that's your business partner or in a way, and then somebody that's helping you support, you know, this upcoming venture. And I hope it goes well. It seems like it's going to be around for a while.
Well, it's non-invasive, painless. It's just an hour of your time, no downtime. Okay, you're not going to get liposuction where you need to be. So you're able to go back to work, use your lunch break, come see me, go back to work. 72 hours, the process is still working. Every week you come see me, period.
That is a win. Well, I'll see you guys on the 18th at 4 p.m. for the holiday open house at Body Restoration. Beyond Body is going to be there too, because you guys can get a bunch of great deals. Make your wife, your mom, your grandma happy this Christmas. Feel good about it. And start going to the holiday open house starting at 4 p.m. to 7. Chocolate martinis in moderation. In moderation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And I will be there as well to pop my head in. So, guys, thank you for your time today.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
No
So
problem.
serious.
You're welcome anytime to come back and let us know about some lifestyle tips or anything you want to talk about.
Definitely.
It's 1028 in the heart of the Riverbend, 9th day of November. Lee Cox, Alton Little Theatre comes your way right after this break.
Fasten your chin straps, ladies and gentlemen, because you are about to experience the most exciting lineup of CF Moto ATVs and side-by-sides ever to hit the trails, rocks, and sand dunes. CF Moto. Experience more together.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Which one? Is it this one? It is. All right, we got microphone tag all figured out. Lee Cox joins us now from Alton Little Theatre, and joining us too is director of The Play That Goes Wrong, Kevin Frakes. Guys, how are we doing this morning? Oh. You there, guys? We're awaiting to get Lee Cox and Kevin Frakes on the board here. Guys, can you hear me? Oh, here we go. I got you now. Director of the Play That Goes Wrong, Kevin Frakes, and Lee Cox, who is the director of Alton Little Theatre. Guys, how are you doing?
Yeah. We are doing great. Yes, we don't want any technical problems, and we don't want to go wrong in this interview.
I'm telling you, I set the stage perfectly. The show that goes wrong, the play that goes wrong, it fits hand in hand.
It does. I know it does. But actually, we have to make sure everything is right to make it look like it goes wrong.
That's a good point. And I want to ask you right off the bat, this seems like a very, very highly anticipated production. How are ticket sales going? I know I got an email that said your box office phone is ringing off the walls.
It is, and that's why I didn't want any interruptions when we were talking. We still have some tickets left, but we are hoping it will be a sellout. And yes, I love and support all of our productions, but I don't think there's one I've been as excited about in years. And I'm so proud of Kevin for taking this on, because most community theaters do the one act version, or they don't even touch this one because it's so difficult, the construction and the technical aspects. So I just think it's a great show, and it's still playing on Broadway, but they can come see it here for $20.
You can't beat that. And again, the play starts the 11th, 12th, and 16th through the 19th, evenings at 7:30 p.m. and November 13th and the 20th, matinees at 2 p.m. Did I get that information correctly?
You got it right.
All right,
Yes.
Kevin, I got some questions for you. I want to ask you, how did this project come together? I mean, this is not an easy one to kind of lay out, especially like Lee just hit on in the community theater setting. How did that affect your process?
Well, actually, we went and saw it over in St. Louis, and we just absolutely fell in love with it. And I wasn't sure we'd ever get the rights to do it, but when they came available, we grabbed it. So I've actually been working on the set for months, trying to figure out all the little things we have to do. I built it in the shed, and then I brought it on when it was time, because in the show, if people don't know the show, everything goes wrong as far as pictures falling off walls. I even have a second level that collapses with people on it. And I've got an elevator that blows up 2 or 3 times. And it is the craziest. I've been directing close to 40 years, and it is the funniest and craziest show I've ever done in my life.
I don't need a pen and paper anymore. This has gotten my attention. Lee, I can see why you're very excited about this. This is going to be fun for the whole family. Kevin, I got to ask you, what was the hardest part, or the most tedious part of getting some of these the stage settings to kind of work the way you want them to work? Because like Lee hinted on, to get things to go wrong, you have to make sure everything goes right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The hardest part is once I get it working, as you know, we've been rehearsing for a little while. Everything gets beat up. So about every other night, I have to go back and refix things, and I have to rebuild things and put things back together again, because the actors are so rough on it, and they come out with bruises and scratches and stuff too, because as you know, it's a young cast, thank God, because I would have loved to have done this show, but I'm too old. I would be able to live through the show.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
And safety is always Kevin's first concern. So while it looks risky, it took 7 weeks of rehearsals to figure out exactly how to do all these falls and explosions.
And one of the funnest thing I've done is I love physical comedy, and I've got 2 of the youngest, sweetest girls you've ever met. And they actually just beat each other to a pulp. And it was, we've had rehearsal and rehearsal over this, because neither one of them have ever raised a hand to anybody in their life. And these girls have a knockdown, drag-out fight, and it is the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life.
I am ready. I want to go to this. This sounds like fun. And did you say 7 weeks of rehearsal, Lee?
Yes, we started early because there's so much physicality, and we wanted to focus on safety. And they do this all in tux and evening gowns on top of everything else. It's like a fancy English manor house. So I have to have duplicates and triplicates of costumes because we've ripped pants. I mean, everything happens. So I have an emergency seamstress on standby, and extra wigs, extra glasses, extra everything.
Well, let me just say this, because a lot of people don't know this, but I do, perform and do professional wrestling, so I know how tedious some of those physical elements can get for a performance thing. And let me tell you, I got to ask you, Kevin, did you have any of the physicality aspects of the show? Maybe the fight scene. Anyone get snugged or stiffed on a shot every once in a while?
We had one night, one of the girls got a little bit too close and actually hit her. And she's like, oh, and of course she felt horrible. And I mean, but it didn't hurt her.
Right.
She said, I'm fine. But, then we had to go back to, then she was afraid to do it, because
Right.
she was afraid of hitting her again. But no, we've got them flying through windows. We've got them busting bottles over each other's heads. We've got them doing, it's just unbelievable what happens in this show. It's just crazy.
And you know what, Lee, you hit on this earlier. Didn't mean to cut you off there, but you hit on this earlier. This is going to be a fantastic show. I'm excited. I got to go to see this. I mean, I really do. And for $20, is that what you said?
Yes, that's our ticket prices. And yes, you really do, because it is a fairly expensive show. Like, we invested in sugar glass. You may know what that is, but most people don't. It's like $40 to get a breakable bottle that you can throw over someone's head that won't hurt them. And they make them in California and ship them here. So just like in the movies, we're doing a lot of those things that you'd see in film.
That's fantastic. And you're right. You know, I think I got into the wrong business, guys, because some of those companies that make the sugar glass and the fake money and all those type of breakables, man, it's expensive. And how many of those sets did you have to go through? I mean, with all the rehearsals, I'm sure it wasn't just you bought one bottle for $40, you know?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, we've gone through 6, and we will end up going through another 14 before it's over. That was a lot.
This is going to be so fun. And I got to ask you, I don't want you to share your secret, Kevin, but I mean, to rig something up to explode once is impressive. 3 times is like, it's mind-boggling to me, because I've been a part of some, broadcasts, especially, when I was doing some Ring of Honor, when I went to do the Ring of Honor show and all the pieces they had there. I mean, but to do that is like, it's really astonishing.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and I was so excited because we did invest in a lift, and I turned this lift into our elevator. And because I put a box around it, and they have a sliding door that opens up, and they get in it. And as they're going up, you hear a big crash, and you see smoke, and you see sparks, and these guys come falling out of this thing, and it is hilarious. I mean, it is one of the funniest things.
And they have to jump down and into it.
Yeah, it's great. And see, a lot of the smaller theaters, can't do this show because it's so expensive to do. And we're fortunate enough we can do this show. But to do it and do it right, I've got all kinds of mechanisms behind each flat. I got 7 people behind stage that work all these mechanisms during the whole show.
Wow.
And they're all really trained actors who just wanted to work the crew because they love the show so much.
And that's what I was going to ask you. It seems like as a collective whole, the Alton Little Theater is really everyone's excited about this at the with you guys. Is that true?
Pretty much. We have some directors who've called from St. Louis who want to come over and find out how Kevin did it. And yeah, we have people who come in from Kansas City and even Springfield. 7% of our audience usually comes from St. Louis.
And I'm not sure I'm going to share my secret yet. I've worked so hard on this. I haven't copied anybody. I've done this all on my own. So I figured it all out and did it on my own. So I haven't copied anybody. So it's like what I'm doing is unique.
Yeah, he doesn't even watch the YouTube videos, or you haven't done the streaming conferences. Yeah, this show has been the buzz for about a year. So that's one of the reasons I'm so proud of him coming up with some things that you won't see anywhere else.
I'm telling you what, guys, you have gotten me so excited about this show. I will be going because I mean, Kevin, I really do admire the work you put into this because like you said earlier, and we hit on it a couple of times, to do all the prep work and to really do this right is just mind-boggling to me, honestly, because of all the work you put in, and it's going to pay off. I mean, I would assume that there's going to be no empty seat at at Alton Little Theater come the 11th, 12th, and the 16th through the 19th.
We're hoping.
Yeah, like I said, I've been directing for a long time, and I've never been this excited to show it to people. This is just so exciting.
But we laugh every night. We have to learn to be quiet because we still laugh every night. And that never happens after spending 7 weeks. You're so tired of it, but we laugh every night, and we just love this cast. Yeah.
And I want to ask you guys, how many individuals are involved in this performance? Is this a pretty heavy cast?
It's not too big. We have 7 in the cast, and we have 8 behind.
It's the other way around.
Oh, I'm sorry. 8. Yeah, we got 8 in the cast and 7 behind.
Well, because one of them goes back and forth. There's 15 total.
we actually have the leading lady. She gets knocked out, so one of the crew people come out in her dress and with a book and tries to take her place.
Yeah. That's why we needed the understudies to all be the crew members, because we had to make sure.
And these are the two girls that fight, because when the girl finally wakes up, she comes back on stage, and the two of them fight for the part, and they just
in her underwear.
In her underwear, yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be great. This is a fantastic.
It's a treat.
I am laughing just thinking about this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to ask you a couple more questions if I can keep it together here. Number one is how many for anyone that's bringing the littles there, is this is still a show for all ages, right?
Yes.
Yes, I don't think
Little
young kids,
but I mean, anybody probably 9, 10 up, would enjoy it. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. And another couple of questions for you. One that kind of just strikes me is just Kevin, I want to ask you directly. You didn't watch any videos. We heard Lee describe that earlier, and you did this all on your own. How were you able to put this picture together? I mean, you saw the play, but I mean, without having any reference, I mean, that must have been difficult.
Well, I've been building sets here for almost 50 years, believe it or not.
Wow.
And it's just, and I'm not bragging or anything, but I don't write anything down. I do it all in my head. And so I started thinking about this play and how I could do things. And I just do one at a time. It's like, okay, how do we make everything fall? How do we do this? How do we do that? And I solve that problem, just keep moving on. And before long, you have it all done.
Wow.
And one night we were just doing the girls' fight. It's 8 pages it goes on during other things. And we got through 4 the first night. And I was exhausted just from reading all the other lines.
And these are girls that are in shape, and they had to sit down. They go, man, we're exhausted.
So they've had to build up their stamina. And the other thing is, people would know, when Kevin read the script and I read it 3 times, I had to take a marker because the stage directions take up just as much space as the dialogue, and you have to read them so carefully what's supposed to happen, because this is a play within a play, and the actors are just trying earnestly to do a real play, and then everything happens to them, this one performance. So you have to understand both levels, what the actors are trying to do and then what happens to the actors.
This is going to be so fun. And I mean, I'm really excited about this. You guys always, you guys have always done a good job with your shows, but this one seems like you guys said that there's been quite a buzz around this, and I can see why. So we got a couple of minutes left. Once again, guys, take us through the layout of this. When can we go see it? Where are tickets available? And how many days can we have the opportunity to come view?
Well, it's 8 performances, and that includes the Sunday matinees. We're dark on Monday and Tuesday, a little bit of rest. And yes, $20. And if they call the box office, which is 618-462-3205, or go online, altonlittletheatre.org, that's the easiest way to purchase tickets. And I would encourage getting tickets ahead of time if we have room and we can seat standbys or people who walk in. But our new seating, which is just so wonderful and a little wider and so comfy, we can seat 175, and that's it, because we have new regulations about how much space we need for people in wheelchairs who need, a little extra space and assistance for their companions. So very comfortable seating. We seat 175 for 8 performances, and we want every seat filled.
Oh, and I think it will be, because I'll be in one of those seats and might have the family with me, because we love physical comedy. I mean, physical comedy is probably one of the more difficult aspects of, performance, I would think, right?
Oh, yes. And you'll really appreciate the fighting and all the things that even happen to the guys. Yes.
Kevin, before I let you go, anything that you'd like to get out to the people that are going, anything that you'd like to say that I haven't really hit on yet?
I think you've pretty well covered everything, but it really is a family event. And, the way the world is right now and stuff, it's just fun to come and just forget about things for a while and just laugh and have a good time with everybody.
Absolutely. And I'm really looking forward to this. And guys, you can check out that show on the 11th, the 12th, and the 16th through the 19th at 7:30 p.m. Those are evening shows. There are 2 matinees, one on the 13th, one on the 20th. They start at 2 p.m. at Alton Little Theatre. I will be at one of those shows, if not multiple, because I am all in on the play that goes wrong. Director Kevin Frakes joined us along with Lee Cox. And guys, thank you so much for your time. Look forward to having you back on the show, and best of luck with the production this upcoming week.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be looking for you.
Oh, you'll definitely find me, and thank you guys so much for your time. It's 10:48, sorry, right here in the heart of the Riverbend. I'll take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap up this bad boy on this Wednesday in downtown Alton.
When it comes to the C-Force line of ATVs, there truly is a seat for every behind. Whether you want to get started with the easy-to-ride C-Force 400 or ride with the big boys on the C-Force 800 XC, you'll find the right machine for you and your wallet.
Insurance agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagle's Discount Carpet. Ed Eagle has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagle's, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mung & Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mung & Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mung & Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me.
Did it again. We're right back here, 10:52, wrapping up this Wednesday post-election day. The 9th of November, it's our daily show, CJ Nacello. Glad that you guys are joining us. And thank you guys for sharing the show. And, the on-demand is doing pretty well. Really happy with that. If you missed any past show, you can check that out at RiverBender.com /daily show. And make sure you subscribe to the podcast if you just want to listen to me. And hey, we have a really cool thing here at Riverbender that I think is really fantastic. And it's this. 3, 2. Hey, Alexa. Give it a second. Play the bridge on the radio. Play the eagle on the radio. Play the river on the radio. Guess what? Your Alexa's going to give you Riverbender's radio stations all at the touch of a button. And if you're subscribed to my podcast, all you have to do is say, hey, Alexa, play our daily show on the radio. Guess what? The latest episode of this one will be playing for you. And it's a perfect time if you missed out on any of the conversation today of the day or of the show. When you're cooking dinner or you're getting everything ready in the evening for the family, and you're out on the deck maybe with a glass of wine. Now you're inside by the fireplace with a glass of wine. Perfect time to catch up on all the conversation. Make sure that you stay up to date on anything and everything around the Riverbend. I'm really proud of our team here and really proud to be a part of this team here at RiverBender.com. There's so many great people, great assets that are just so talented, and it makes my job so much easier. I mean, really, it's just a lifesaver. I have really no stress in the world except for Election Day. That was bad, but we're back to normal. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you. An attendee, okay, get this. A little bit wacky. Get this. An attendee at the American Association for Hip and Knee Surgeons of the 2022 annual meeting in Texas, this is breaking news, technically, broke a Guinness World Record for assembling the bones of a human leg in, get this, 78 seconds. The meeting at Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center in Grapevine featured a competition sponsored by California-based Ortho Align Incorporated, which featured 113 competitors attempting to assemble the 30 bones of the human leg in the fastest time. How cool is that? I think that's actually really neat. Dr. Alicina Shahi from Cooper University Healthcare in Camden, New Jersey, won the contest and broke a Guinness World Record by completing the feat in just 78 seconds. This was a lot of fun and was a win-win situation. We got to show off our skills and raise money for a good cause. I sure hope my record stands, says Dr. Alicina Shahi. And the competition, get this, raised $5,000 for Operation Walk, a medical organization that provides joint replacement surgeries at no cost for those in need. How cool is that? And another thing that's happening this Friday in the heart of the Riverbend in Bethalto, Scooter's Coffee, best known for its amazingly fast drive-through specialty coffee and bake-from-scratch pastries, added a new location at 102 West Bethalto Drive in Bethalto. To celebrate the drive-through location, we'll be hosting a grand opening on November the 11th, where customers can receive half off any drink when they pay with the Scooter's Coffee mobile app. With the app, customers earn 3 smiles for every dollar spent. Now that's neat, to collect towards free drinks for their loyalty. For quick and convenient ordering, mobile order ahead is also available. Ordering ahead allows customers to customize their drinks in many ways, pay ahead, and pick up quickly at the drive-thru window. To pay with the app, customers simply need to link a credit card and tap Pay in Store from the home screen. Then, if they choose to tip, they can select a custom amount or percentage prior to scanning their app. Customers also have the option to pay with cash or scan a gift card and still earn loyalty through the app. And by using Scan the Loyalty or only the QR code, the app is available for download in the App Store or the Google Play Store. But Scooter's Coffee is coming to the Riverbend, to Bethalto, on Friday, November the 11th. A great way for you guys to get half off some drinks. But right now, while I have you, one last little bit of business. You know, guys, I talk to you every day about the man at 2600 Edward Street with the phone number of 465-8000. That man is a lifesaver. His name, Sean Lentz. He's the best when it comes to personal injury, and I'm telling you, I mean the best. He's got years of experience and tons of great results to add on top of it. The best part, when you're working with Sean, you aren't going to get some guy talking down to you and making you feel intimidated. You're going to get a lawyer that's going to set you down, talk to you like you're a normal human being, and get to know your litigation needs and how we can help you help yourself. Listen, Sean Lentz is a community guy right there across from Centerstone is where his office is located at 2600 Edward Street. So when you're working with Sean, you're working directly with your community. Listen, Sean covers criminal matter work. He does DUIs and some traffic tickets, but he mostly specializes in personal injury. However, if you have a criminal matter that you need to get looked at, still call 618-465-8000, 618-465-8000, because Sean has a contact book, guys, that's extensive, and I mean extensive. It will tell, and he'll find somebody to represent you and do just as good of a job as he would do for you in about 5 minutes, because I have seen it work myself. Sean handles a plethora of personal injury claims. We're talking negligence, medical malpractice, car accidents, trucking cases, motorcycle accidents, dog bites. He covers it all, and he covers it better than anybody in this area. Sean Lentz at the Lentz Law Firm, 2600 Edward Street, or 618-465-8000. When you call up there, you'll get Terry on the line, and when Terry answers your phone call, all that I ask you tell her is that CJ sent you their way. And guys, we had a great show today. I want to thank Beyond Body, Betty Adams, Teresa Wolf, for stopping in and sharing with us their new partnership. I want to thank Lee Cox for stopping in, and director Kevin Frakes. I am really excited to go to the play that goes wrong. That is going to be a blast, and I really thought that the conversation was just awesome. And I want to thank you guys again for tuning into your election night coverage last night, and I want to thank Rick Fass and Dan Herkert one last time for helping me with all of that. There's only one thing left for me to do, and that's to tell you goodbye. Look, hey, the board works again. Miracle. Tomorrow, we're going to talk Iron Dragon Kung Fu with Wayne Judge, Selfie City with Madeline Eads. We're going to talk to Madeline Eads at tomorrow, too, so it all starts there. On that note, have a great day and try your best to stay out of jail.